Hello everyone, and welcome to me picking a list for the newest Battletech tournament on the MRC here, the Kerensky Heat. So we're going to look at the missions, we're going to look at the document for the tournament itself, and then we're going to have a look through all of the lists that everyone has made for this event, and then we have to do a bid on one. And there is a process for the bidding. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to scroll up here. Here we go. Kerensky bidding. Alright, cool. So we have a certain number of bid points. I don't understand how this works. I might have to message people. What the heck is all this? Okay, let's just look at the tournament first, and then I'll figure out what the hell the bidding process is. I might do the bidding process off stream actually, just because we straight up I don't understand how this sheet works at all. Copy of players. Oh my goodness. Player factions. This is pretty weird. Oh, it's a list of all the lists, I think. List bidding. I don't understand this. Let's just look at the tournament. Format. 3-match tournament over the course of 2.5 weeks. Blah blah blah. Okay. 8,500 battle value, 3 to 6 unit, early succession war era. But it's only the clans, right? And Star League and Exile. So this is called Kerensky Heat for a reason. It's Kerensky's, era, pretty much. So this is called Kerensky Heat for a reason. Oh, 1 second. Hey Paul B, how's it going, man? Sorry, I just loaded up the chat here. Bidding. If they're actually following clan rules, remember it's 2 vehicles per point. No, so I'll show you. There's a list of all of the. Hang on. Oh, there's a thread somewhere. He didn't freaking link the thread. Hang on. Kerensky Heat list. No. There's a thread somewhere, but he didn't fucking pin it. What a huge pain in the ass. Where is the list of mechs? The list of lists should be here somewhere. I cannot fucking find it, dude. What the shit? Kerensky Heat lists. Here we go. How do I just... God. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at it like that, I guess. Beatles band. What's the cutoff year? Like 2300 something? I don't know, man. It's whatever this is. Early Succession Wars era. 2900. Four, 5, and 2-2. 28 max pulse damage. Max 12 jump movement points. That means two 6 jumpers or 1 10 jumper, basically. There's tanks. Tanks are allowed. Tanks are definitely allowed. Allowable units, mechs. vehicles except vehicles. Or sorry, vehicles except VTOLs. No VTOLs allowed. Infantry and battle armor are allowed. A list is allowed 1 unique unit. So I took the Kerensky Orion when I was making mine. No artillery of any kind. Any unit mounting a command console cockpit. So no like battle masters with command consoles. Takes down all the hell sources paraphernalia you just put up. No ASFs. No lambs. Alright. And then we've got all the lists of rules here. Backwards level change, careful stand, double blind, ejected pilots flee, engine explosions, front-loaded initiative, hidden units, initiative streak compensation. All very good. If any of you have any questions about what any of these are, let me know. Because I kind of just assume that most people know what most of these are. Jumping into heavy woods forces a PSR is really, really important. Because when you have a really good jumping mech like a 7-jumper, it's a lot less valuable if you aren't allowed to really use heavy woods as much. One-arm prone fire, pretty standard. Random basement, simultaneous firing, simultaneous physical attacks. TAC Ops, Angel ECM, and ECCM. Enhanced Missile Defense, that's for AMS, anti-missile systems. This means that they can fire more than once in a turn, which is awesome. TAC Ops, taking damage. This means that if you take 40 damage, there's a +2 to your PSR at the end of the turn. If you take 60 damage, there's a +3, etc. So that's really, really important. Focus firing mechs is really strong. And it also means that mechs with high evasion are a lot better and a lot tougher overall. Did the stream die? Can you guys still hear me? Is everything still okay? Yeah, no, like, I had an interruption as well. Yeah, I had that too. It just happens sometimes with my internet. I'm sorry, guys. Vehicles can be abandoned. Vehicle effectiveness rules are not on. No vehicle effectiveness rules, so in my list, I didn't take any tanks. And I also didn't take any hover vehicles or anything like that. Okay, scoring. 100 points, 60 points for objectives, 40 points for damage inflicted on the opponent. Gives a score between 0 and 300 for 3 matches. And then the person who takes my list, we add our scores together at the end to see who wins. So it's not just me, myself, that I have to worry about. I have to worry about whoever gets my list as well. So I'm hoping that the stream this afternoon highlighted the power of my list, and that someone who's a good player will take it. Individual games have specific objective, detailed, blah blah blah. Okay, player responsibilities. Alright, let's look at the missions. We have Breakthrough, Bunker Buster, Capture the Flag, Cut Off the Head, Domination, Hide and Seek, King of the Hill, Probe, Recon Relay, Signal Trace, and Stand Up Fight. These are determined randomly by the tournament organizers for each player. There's one hover you could take, the Leaping Lisa Unique Harasser with vehicle jump jets. Yeah, no, that's actually a very good point, because that's normally not allowed. And that's actually a pretty good tank. But its mobility is going to get removed, like, immediately, so I'm not really that interested, honestly. So, Breakthrough, pretty standard stuff, but this is the map. Right? I think it's this map in the middle, and then each of us chooses one of the standard 16x17 maps on either side. Right? 3x1 custom central map. There's a custom central map. It looks like there's like a little oasis, and then the left and right sides are going to be chosen by the players. Suggested maps. West player Badlands 2, East player Badlands 2 rotated. Okay. So this is a suggestion. It's not like you have to take it. Scoring. Plus X objective points per unit that flees off the far edge of the map. An additional plus 20 points if you destroy at least one enemy unit. 15 points for crippling an enemy unit. Okay. So you're fighting to get onto the other side of the map with all of your units, and the enemy's trying to bust through with theirs. So this is very much a all of your units need to be reasonably mobile type of objective. Hmm. 15 turn max. The scoring is based on number of units in your force, so I built a list with 5 units, so it's actually more valuable to have 5 units for this. That's interesting. Bunker Buster. This is a custom map built by the TOs. It looks like we're gonna have to destroy some buildings. Target buildings on the opponent's side of the map and prevent the opponent from doing the same to buildings on your side of the map. I don't know how tough these buildings are, but they look like the reinforced building type for Mega Mech, so they're probably pretty hard to kill. Plus 4 objective points per target building hex destroyed. Oh, sorry. 6 building hexes, 60 CF. You get 4 objective points per target building hex destroyed. Plus 1 objective points per friendly target building hex unrubbled at the end of the game. So it's more valuable to take out your enemies than to save your own. That's good to know. Capture the flag. Retrieve an opponent's flag from the building on the opposite side of the board. Is this all concrete? The map looks like it might be mostly concrete. There's definitely roads, which you can skid on. Kanga hover tank. A hover that can't be immobilized is everyone's dream. This is like the only area when it's common. Really? It can't be immobilized? What do you mean it can't be immobilized? Does the mobility of the tank not get affected? Let me start again. So the ground movement of the tank gets taken out, but vehicle jump jets are separate from that? I had no idea that was the case. That's actually incredibly good. Wow, jumping hovers are crazy good. That's insane. Let's see. I'm assuming it's these 2 buildings, right? This building has the thing, this building has the thing. There's a river in the middle. I love these custom maps. I think they're really great. Immobilized units can't carry the flag, obviously. Cut off the head, you just have to fight and take out the enemy's leader. This is their unit with the highest BV after all modifiers such as skill bonuses, etc. Okay, good to know. Domination. Okay, randomly scoring objective zones. Mobility, very important. Obviously, cut off the head, mobility is not as important, but if your most expensive unit is very mobile and hard to pin down, that's really valuable. Capture the flag, obviously, mobility, very important. With capture the flag, can we use a non-crippled unit? It can be anything. It can be a tank. Okay, cool. So just having one fast flag carrier might not be bad. That's an interesting thing to note. It doesn't have to be necessarily very tough, just very hard to hit and very quick. Each player rolls 2d6, domination. These circles will note objective zones. Okay. Alright. Hide and seek. 38 by 17. Each player rolls 2d... Oh, this is fun. Locate and destroy your opponent's hidden... One hidden unit. Cool. Very cool. If you want to use the Royal von Luckner, it's not... So, maybe I'm not advertising the stream correctly. We're not building a list. I've already built my list. I have to bid on a list that someone else has built. So I'm going to be looking over those in a minute here. I just want to look through all of the objectives and see like what kind of stuff we should be looking for. 40 objective points. Okay, and then King of the Hill. This is actual lava, by the way. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not making a list tonight. We just have to look at everyone else's lists, and then after I'm done this, I'm gonna play some BattleTech Advanced. Let's see. Probe. Scan 2 objective areas on the opponent's side of the board. Have the scanning unit survive or escape the board to prevent your opponent from doing the same. Okay, again, mobility, extremely important. Recon relay, I know that this is very important for mobility. It's like randomly generated where it is, and you have to go and hold the zone. Signal trace is the same thing. And then stand-up fight is the only one where like mobility isn't necessarily needed. So like 90% of the objectives, we need mobility. And like not a little bit, but a lot of it. Okay, so we have... Okay, I'm going to pull up Megamech. We should have done this originally. So that we can pull up units that I don't know what they do. This is interesting because I know the fast recon cavalry point is really good. For its battle value, I think it's arguably one of the best things in the game, period. Shadowhawk 2C is a solid mech as well. Beagle Hover Scout, and I don't know what the Naha. I don't know what the red back. Royal Hermes. Okay, hang on. These are all weird clan units. Here we go. ER large laser, enhanced PPC. What the fuck does an enhanced PPC do? Medium pulse lasers for IS. Prototype ER medium laser. That's a weird unit. That will be our commander. And it is 5'8" with nearly maxed armor. I mean, it's basically like a weird Timberwolf. It's reasonably cheap for what it is. Quite fast. Lots of heat sinking. Doesn't really have much in the way of firepower, if I'm being entirely honest, for what you pay for it. Enhanced weapons are not quite clan tech, but better than inner sphere tech weapons. Hello, Amelia. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, and then what's the Naha? I'm assuming I'm saying that correctly. LRM-20. ER medium lasers. This is clan tech. So this is clan ER medium lasers. These are the 7 damage large lasers, basically. 2 improved SRM-6, ER small laser, 2 SRM-4s. This thing is packing heat. This has a lot of damage. Is the bidding blind, or are we bargain hunting? It's blind. So we have a certain number of points, which I actually don't know how many points that I have. Basically, the point of this stream is to figure out which one I want, and I just throw all of my points on that. Because I actually don't play very much on the MRC other than tournaments, so I have a lot of bidding points. I can pretty much just pick whatever list I want. Because the bidding points are based on what your rank in the MRC is, and mine is low because I'm not bidding all the time. Or because I'm not playing all the time, sorry. Quite a bit of ammo. We can take Infernos with the improved SRM-6s. That's pretty nice. I mean, this unit is freaking incredibly good, dude. This is insane. I wish I had known that it existed. I would have tried to fit it into my list. Then we got a standard Shadowhawk 2C. Hang on. Shadowhawk 2C. 2 medium pulse lasers, 4 streak 2s, ER small, ER medium laser. I mean, that's just solid. Super good. Beagle. Ah. I can do all. Beagle, Hover, Scout. Just the standard one. This is an inner sphere unit, small laser, medium laser, and an active probe. So this is like the ideal make body type, you know what I mean? This is a great objective runner. And that's pretty much all it's going to be able to do. It has like okay armor. It's not like it's going to fall apart the second it gets hit. That's pretty good. And then the fast recon. Fast recon cavalry point. This is the important part of this unit. So there's two important parts actually, sorry. This has clan armor. So it takes like half damage from everything. It's crazy hard to kill these guys. Because there's 20 soldiers. They have a decent weapon. And they have 5 movement. This is a great infantry unit. This unit is really, really good. For 268 battle value, it's awesome. And he's even got it at 3-2, which is fantastic. Very good. This list is incredibly good. This is setting the bar high. Bob, what's up, man? What's your question? Ooh, Royal von Luckner is so sweet. Non-floating crits, you say? That's funny. Don't forget to jump MG ammo. Can they take 0 damage from an attack? I don't think that that's possible. I don't think that they do. Big problem I'm seeing with this list. All 5 piloting. That is real dog shit. That's super, super bad. They're mechanized infantry, right? With double damage then from mech scale weapons. Yeah, but like the way that the clan armor for infantry works, it makes them extremely resilient. Well, yeah, I mean you don't need good piloting on the tank, but everything else is a mech. I think just 5 piloting immediately is going to disqualify this. I don't like that. Again, 5 piloting on everything. Fuck that shit. I fall over so often that I will not play with less than 4 piloting on a mech. This is more like what I'm talking about. Look at this. It's a tanker list. We've only got 1 mech. Our commander will be a Mars assault vehicle, 100-ton tank. Oh my goodness, what is this thing? Oh, look at how fast it's gonna get immobilized. It only has 2-3 movement. Oh, yuck. That's super yucky. Okay, Ishtar heavy fire support tank. Two air mediums and an LB-10X, 3-5 wheeled. Yeah, very much not. Okay. I mean, if it wasn't a tournament where we need super mobility all the time, then this would be fine. But it's not that, so we need to not run that. Okay, that's Deviants. We got Clint, Royal Oscout, Pulverizer, Royal Thunderbolt, Royal Shadowhawk, Royal Crab. I like this list. This is great. This is very interesting. Maybe not as good as the other one, but like the 3 gunnery definitely helps. Let me just look at these. I know this one's just 2 ER large lasers in the arms. I don't know what the Pulverizer does. Oh, 2 large pulse lasers, an LRM-10 and an ERPPC? That is disgusting. With an ECM suite, so like fuck your Artemis missiles. That is super sexy. It's a little slow, 4-6 movement, but it is, I mean, it's a 90-tonner. It's going to be slow. That won't even be our commander, though. Our commander would be Thunderbolt, the Royal Thunderbolt. Which, Memory serves is a pretty decent tank. 2 small pulse, Streak SRM2, LRM15 with Artemis, 3 medium lasers ERPPC. I mean, this is solid enough. It's going to be hard to kill. And then we got the Royal Shadowhawk, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, it's the LB10X Shadowhawk, the one that I was using this afternoon. Then we got an Scout, and we got... So, like, this is right now taking runner-up. So, let me get a piece of paper here. I mean, actually, let me use Notepad so that you guys can see. So, number 1... Oh, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. 5. I'm just gonna arrange these like so. Okay, so Vapor's list is crazy good. I definitely like that a lot. And then we got Clint. Clint is the next one who's like captured my heart here. This is a great list overall. Super solid. And then we keep going here. Popcorn. Oh my god. He has 200-ton assault mechs. Jesus Christ. And both of them have 5 piloting? That's awful. Oh, dude, don't show me that. I mean, we gotta look at the Storm Giant and see what it even is. Storm Giant. LRM-20s and an Ultra AC-20? And 2 Streak 6s. That's crazy. ER large, twin LRM-20s. That's pretty good. Yeah, man. Again, as I said before, 5 piloting is a loser. 5 piloting is absolutely a loser right there. Sorry, guys. Marauder 2C? Scout, Lupus, Urban... Oh my god. This person brought a fucking Urban Mech 2C. Are you serious? I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's a very slightly faster Urban Mech. This is not a good unit. This is not a good unit in the least. Mongoose is solid. I mean, basically, this list is a Marauder 2C and support. That's pretty much what it is. Like, the Lupus is, like, pretty solid as well, but I can't really justify having a 3,500 point mech in the list. All 5 piloting. Some of these are pretty good mechs, but I'm not going to use it. 5 piloting is not good. Okay, this is a little more interesting. I like the 2 men, I like the Coyote, I like the Hermes. Devastator with 5 piloting is just gonna fall over a lot, man. And falling over with like a 90 or 100-ton mech causes a lot of damage. And that's really bad. Alright, 2 units of elementals. Pretty nice. We got a Dasher. We got a Gladiator. We got a Lupus. We got a Night Chanter. Okay. Hang on. Let me look up the Lupus. Lupus B. LB20X. Incredibly good. 5/8 movement. Also very nice. Standard fusion engine. It's tough as nails. 2 medium pulse lasers. This is a clan, so these are good medium pulse lasers. 2 ER mediums. 2 ER smalls. Plenty of ammo. That's a solid as shit mech, man. That's a solid as shit mech. And then we got the Gladiator B. I think the Gladiator is really bad, right? Traditionally considered to be a pretty bad mech. Yeah. Yeah, that's insanely expensive. Fire Moth and Night Chanter? Hell yeah. This is so expensive. And look at how undergunned it is. Right? This is a 95-ton assault mech. It has, like, 2 weapons. That's awful. 2,800 battle value. Wait, how is it only... Wait a second. Wait a second. This is the wrong mech. This is the Gladiator B. This is the mech that we're looking at. Wait, no, that's the C? Oh, we're looking at the A. Gladiator B-A. Jesus Christ. Okay, now this is something I can get behind. A very powerful fire support mech. 3-5. Got a couple of jump jets so it can like hop up onto a hill or something. That might be interesting. Ultra AC-10s, 2 LBX-10s, 2 ER small lasers to support at close range. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. It's gonna get absolutely raked over the coals, murdered. Isn't the Lupus the battle mech predecessor to the Coyote? And then, yeah, the Night Chanter A, I think, is an interesting unit. LRM 10, ER medium, ER PPC. I mean, I would prefer to have a Night Chanter Prime, if I'm being honest. Why aren't they just using the Prime? It's only like 40 more battle value. I would make it work to bring this unit instead. Large pulse, ER large, medium pulse, very good. Oh, it's probably the pulse limit. It's probably the pulse limit. I think the Lupus B has 2 pulse lasers. Okay. This is gonna take like a number 3 slot right here. Wait, which one were we looking at here? Lincoln? Okay. Jade Falcon, 4 mechs. 3 of them have 5 piloting. Next. 3 mechs. Very elite. One of them is a goddamn stone rhino. And then we got some highly skilled elementals. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let me look at the stone rhino. See what we're working with here. It's the stone rhino 5. Okay. Holy LBX autocannons, Batman. Least mobile elite list I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty slow. We don't really have mobility. Once the Coyote is dead, we won't be able to score objectives anymore. So I'm gonna say that that's a fail. That's like a D minus. You know, it's not quite an F, but it's a D minus. Kingfisher. Okay, this is a mech I'm not familiar with. LB10, ERPPC. Couple of nice lasers. 4.6 standard engine, very tough. 30 armor on most of its surfaces. Real men score with 2-3 mechs. This is a great mech. I'm not gonna lie, this is incredibly good. It's Clan Tech, right? Yeah, it is. So it has case built in. Kintaro 19B. This is the Narc Kintaro with the LRM 15. This is a pretty good mech. I like the Kintaro 19B. I don't like the XL engine, but I like that it has an LRM 15. It's a great little like trooper type mech. That's solid enough. Okay, we gotta look up the Hermes 1SB because I don't even know what this thing is doing here. Okay, medium lasers, great armor. XL engine we're not really that concerned about. We've got double heat sinks. We have mask, we have active probe beagle. We have a flamer. This is a great mech. Not gonna lie, this is like right up there with the Mongoose as like just a really solid mech. Really good mobility on that. 27B is just super solid as well. Coyote B. Hang on, I've already spelled it wrong. Coyote, there we go. Pretty sure I spelled that right. Ultra AC-10, ER medium laser SRM-6, fast, good armor, Clan XL. That's solid. Gabriel Reconnaissance Hovercraft. It's literally a 5-ton hovercraft. Its only purpose is to get shot. Yeah, the Coyote. I like it. It's decent. This mech, this hover is capable of getting 5 TMM, which is impressive. I mean, it might as well be a Savannah Master, right? That's pretty much what this is. It's a Savannah Master. It's a Savannah Master with a turret, which is honestly a waste of tonnage. You should have taken out the turret and just put more armor on this thing. I think you are correct. I think it is cheaper than a Savannah Master. This is a great This is a great list. Very solid. I wish it had more LRMs, because you've got a Narc, but like it's not really worth leaning into the Narc that much. Okay, so this is Kaiser Falk. Kaiser Falk. Cloud Cobra. Oh, the Royal Thug is very nice. What is with people putting the Urban Mech 2C in their list? This is so stupid. The Gabriel's turret is fine, but it should have a tag in there. Yeah, probably. Thug 11. We got a Lupus B. Sentinel. What is a Sentinel 3LB? I think the Sentinel's really bad. It has a fucking Gauss rifle though. Oh no, this is great. Like this is an upgrade of the regular Sentinel. The regular Sentinel sucks ass because it's made of paper. This is good. This has like good armor. It has an XL engine, but like, the other one would have just died anyways. They wanted a cheap mech instead of a vehicle. Yeah, I would rather have a vehicle of some kind for sure. This is decent though. So this isn't better than any of the other lists that we've already seen. So we're gonna skip it. Fast Recon Cavalry Point, very nice. We got a Naha again. The Naha was good. We got a Royal Zephyr. That's a good tank. It's a tad expensive and it's gonna get immobilized pretty fast. Thunderbolt's Atlas C2. C2 Atlas. Standard engine, 300 armor. It has long-range weapons which it can fire. It has a streak. Jesus Christ, dude. This is like the best version of the Atlas. This is straight up just the best version of the Atlas that exists. This is an insanely good long-range support mech that can also just fight at close range. Yeah, the Zephyr hover tank is really good. I'm using one in BTA right now, actually. This is a really, really good tank. What was the Naha again? This is not the same Naha. It's this Naha. Okay, this is a slightly different Naha. Base IS, meaning that this is an IS XL engine, which is probably why it's so cheap. We've got a lot of SRMs. We've got an LRM-20 that can only fire for 6 turns. We have 2 medium lasers and a small laser. That's kind of okay. That's an alright mech for sure. I know the Thunderbolt C is pretty solid. So the problem that I have with this list is that it's pretty slow overall. Like we've got an Atlas and a Thunderbolt that are very slow, and then our other units aren't that fast. We've got one Hermes, which is fast. We've got the Zephyr hover tank, which is fast. The Naha is kind of like a medium speed. There's also a lot of 5 piloting in here. We're gonna give it a miss. That was that one. Darth something? Darth Google. I mean, this has a lot of good stuff in it. But it's too slow. Okay, 5 piloting, it loses, sorry. Okay, this was my list. This is the list that I built. I think this is really solid. Medium speed, fast, quite fast. And then two big heavies is what I picked. Mostly I was limited because I wanted to build the list with the Orion, the Kerensky Orion. I wouldn't normally have taken this unit, probably. Yeah, that the Zephyr is fast until it finds an LVX panel. That's exactly the problem. Big heavies are at least 4/6s. Yeah, that's what I did with this that list. Okay, this is interesting. Odin Scout Tank. We've got some speed. This is pretty good. The 5 piloting is maybe a deal breaker. What's the Odin? Is the Odin a wheeled tank? It's wheeled. Oh god, it's made of fucking paper. Jesus Christ. I gotta look at the Cestus. This thing. There's this one, right? Yeah, 6Y EC. Gauss rifle, 2 improved large lasers, prototype ER medium lasers. Clan XL. Pretty slow. Yeah, but this is a no from me, dog. Spirit Walker Prime. This is a great mech. Atlas C. Also not bad. Panther 9R. Okay. I have a problem with these being the mobility, and they only have 5 piloting, which means that if anything hits them with any kind of force, they just fall over. Yeah, light mechs with 5 piloting is pretty bad here. I mean, there's a lot of them. It's a light mech swarm, and we've got 2 really big guys, and the Spirit Walker is crazy good. I'll show you guys the Spirit Walker. It's a Clan Tech Black Knight. It's pretty nuts. We have way too many ER large lasers, so it overpays on battle value, but it's got a lot of Clan medium pulse lasers as well, so it's really, really solid overall. It is a little bit light on armor. But yeah, we're gonna give that one a skip as well. Hell's Horses. Oh Christ. Is that the Hussar that actually has armor? It's the Hussar that actually has armor. That's actually not bad. This is a great scout mech. Yeah, there's basically all the make PSR's worst rules, 100%. Yeah, for real. Guillotine 3N, I love. Hoplite? This person was like, let me take all the good versions of normally really bad mechs. LRM 15 ERPPC. I mean, it's a 55-ton sniper with maxed armor. It's pretty good. It's usable for sure. This is solid. Warhammer, Royal Warhammer is okay. Crab 27B is always okay. So my problem with this list is, again, 5 piloting on too many things. You're just too likely to fall over and lose your mobility and not be able to do anything. Okay, Elite Light Mech list. And then we got a Royal Hermes at 4/5 with some Elementals. This is okay. A little bit too elite for me, I think, with not enough meat. ECM plus AMS is a unique combo to dick with Artemis on the hoplite. Yeah. I mean, I think the hoplite is pretty good. It's just, you know, not enough 4 piloting for my taste. Spirit Walker A? 4-4. All have good piloting. Clan mechanized hover point with SRMs. This is okay. Beagle hover scout's okay. What the hell's a Masao? It's a mech with 2 large pulse lasers, an LB-10X, and 464 movement. That's pretty good. Has an ECM suite as well. That's nice. And an anti-missile system. Pretty good. Can infantry load special ammo? I don't see why not. Oh. What is it specifically called? Clan mechanized. It is the 15-ton version. This one. It would appear that they cannot take special ammo. They do have 2 shots of SRM though, which is pretty good. I mean, they're extremely cheap. I can see why he put them in. They're literally points filler. What do they have for movement? 4 movement. It's not the best. The fast cavalry point is much better in my opinion. We have an Exterminator 4D. We have a fast dude. The Masao is reasonably mobile, 464, and it's our commander. Spirit Walker A. Okay, this one has a Gauss rifle, which is pretty cool. Gauss rifle, overall probably less good in my opinion, but it is much cheaper. Precision ammo, AC-10 infantry would be nuts. Funny you mentioned that. I'm quite actually, I took an AC-10 infantry unit in the last tournament, but I can't remember if I was able to use specialized ammo. I don't think so. Wait, it was Clan era, I think? Maybe I did. I can't remember now. This is okay. It's a little slow, but it's not bad. So, this is Nitro. Okay, that's all the lists. Guys, we looked at every single one of them. Let's do a quick review. Vapor's list. This has great mobility. Right? We've got the Hermes, the Redback is 5.8, we've got the Shadowhawk 2C 696. No Kanga tanks. Yeah, big sad, big sad. We've got a fast recon cavalry point. This is a very tough unit to take down. And we've got the Beagle Hover Scout. Great little just objective grabber. If we kind of get the enemy to focus on everything else, this can pretty easily grab the flag and run away with it. Okay. I definitely like this a lot. Great piloting overall, great... Oh, like, look at the Shadowhawk 2C even has 3 piloting, so it's a great jump kicker. This is a really nasty little jump kicking bastard. The Shadowhawk 2C is 7.11.7, right? 6.96, okay. I thought it was 7.11.7. This would be better if it was a 7 jumper, because there's no reason not to have a 7 jumper in this list. There's nothing else with jump jets. That's fine, though. What was our next one on the list that we liked? Clint. This one. Okay, Crab. Crab's okay. Oscout's pretty good. This is majorly lacking mobility. Not mobile enough. Okay. What's the next one that we liked? Lincoln. MechWarrior Lincoln with his ghost bear. Okay. This has the Dasher, which is... I didn't actually look at the Fire Moth A. Let me see what it's got. It's literally just a Streak 4. Okay. Streak 4 on a stick. With an active probe and mask. That's not bad for just an objective grabber. Thanks for the review. I missed the first few. Vapor's list looks real good, and it's Widowmaker. Wait, what? Oh, it's Clan Widowmaker. Okay. I was like, wait, how did I miss that it has the Widowmaker map? Legally required to vote for the one with the Royal Von Luckner that didn't even make your list. Alright, let me look at the Von... If this tank is, like, supremely good... I mean, it's 3.5, it's got good armor... 2 LB-10X. I mean, this is fine. It's just not good enough, because we need mobility. This is a decent fire support unit. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's not worth not having mobility in the list. I mean, this is a great tank. Like, for 1261 battle value, this is not fucking around. This is an incredibly good tank. If vehicle effectiveness rules were on, I would be much more inclined to take this. What were we looking at again? Okay, Lincoln. I gotta find Lincolns here. Look where you're Lincoln. Right, okay. 2 units of elementals. Great staying power on an objective. Not as good when they have hopped off their mechs. Dasher for grabbing objectives. I gotta look at the Lupus again. 5.8. 5.8 60-tonner. Big guns. Holy shit. And LB-20X is crazy good. Starleague Von Luckner has all the guns in the right direction too, yeah. That is very true. Okay. I don't know. This is really solid. This is very good. I think that Gladiator BA is also like decent as well. What was next on the list here? Kaiser Falk. This was pretty solid overall. I don't know if it's better than the other two that we just looked at. And then Nitro. Which I think that's the LRM Exterminator, right? That's the LRM Exterminator. I'm not as big of a fan of this one as the others. It's low on armor, and it's explosive. Look out for an alternative to the Manticore as my V of choice. Yeah. Yeah, the Royal Von Luckner is definitely a really, really good tank, man. I'm not... I would absolutely take it alongside an LRM Partisan as its partner in crime, you know? The Exterminator. The Exterminator. Come with me if you want to live. I'll be back. Oh man. Alright. And the Masao is so weird, but it's pretty good. I think it's like 2 large pulse lasers, right? Guys, what do you think? Let me get... Oh, you know what I can do? I have the ability to let chat decide. How do I start a vote? I haven't done that in a while. Add a stream marker. Delay ads, insert ad. Top chat. Community moderation, participants. Pop out chat. Where's the poll? Ah, start a poll. Oh, there's only 4 options? I think out of all of these... Let's look at them one more time, quickly, before we start the vote. The Masao is so good, dude. I don't really like the Spirit Walker that much, though. It's like, it's okay, but it's not incredible. What was it again? We have... Okay, so Nitros is really good. Kaiser Falk. I think this one out of all of them gets eliminated. So we're just looking at these 4. Circle. We're gonna go over these one more time quickly. I don't love the Ghost Bears, but I really like the Battle Taxi tech in that list. Lincoln's Ghost Bears. Yeah, he's got the Battle Taxi Dasher, as well as the Lupus and or the Night Chanter. Either one of those could carry some stuff in it. The Gladiator BA is the really big unit in this one. Lots of big autocannons. Very cool mech. Very slow, but pretty solid. Bob, hello! So, I'll go over the lists again here. First, we have Vapor. Okay? Redback, super solid. Super solid clan mech. Very tough. Reasonably fast. Not much in the way of firepower. We've got 2 Inner Sphere medium pulse lasers. We've got an ER large and an enhanced PPC on the clan end. So this is a 10 damage ER large laser. And a... I think this is a 15 damage PPC. I'm not 100% on that one. And then we've got basically what amounts to an Inner Sphere large laser right here. You find out if the enhanced CPC is good enough to see if it's a head capper. Let's find out. It doesn't exist. Enhanced ER PPC. Here we go. It is a 12 damage PPC. It is still a head capper. It is still a head capper. So that's pretty nice. It's got a head capper, it's got a big 10 damage punch. It's basically like we have Timberwolf at home. You know, it's a budget Timberwolf. But you know what? A budget Timberwolf is still a decent mech. What else do we got in here? We got the Naha. The Naha's pretty cool. Naha is a decent unit, I think. I could stand to have a little bit more LRM 20 ammo, but this thing will just blast you with a million SRMs, which is pretty cool. And then we've got the Shadowhawk 2C. If you don't know, the Shadowhawk 2C is pretty cool. Medium pulse laser, 696. Lots of streaks, a couple of other lasers. solid unit. The fast recon cavalry point is like really good infantry. Basically, it's 5-speed infantry. Cool. Then we had Clint. Sorry, we eliminated Clint because it's not mobile enough. Never mind. So it's just option 1, 2, or 3 basically. We're even gonna say just option 1, 3, and 4. Option 1, 3, and 4. Lincoln. Option 2 is eliminated, guys. Don't pick option 2. Now everyone's gonna pick option 2. I know for sure. Lincoln. We were just looking at this. So we have the Dasher with a Knight Chanter. So this is an LRM Knight Chanter. I think it's not as good in my opinion, but the Lupus is pretty sweet. Lupus B, LB20X on a 5.8 60-tonner with a standard fusion engine and 172 armor points is really good. And it's got like a bunch of like other great lasers, 2 medium pulse lasers, 2 ER mediums, a couple ER smalls. Like this thing is a crazy good brawler. The Executioner BA has like four AC-10s. It has 2 LB-10Xs and 2 Ultra AC-10s. It's like a fast hunchback. 100% Lupus B is a fast hunchback. That's exactly what it is. It's a fast hunchback that's like way better than the hunchback. Because it also has like 4 lasers on top of everything else. And then we got the Dasher, which is basically a Streak SRM4 on a stick. And 2 units of battle armor. Which will be great for like sitting on objectives, or like harassing enemy units. Like these guys can sit on top of an enemy sniper and just like leg attack them every turn and try and knock them down. Then we have Nitro's list, which I think was at the very bottom. Yeah, Nitro Burst. So you got the Spirit Walker A. Bit of a glass cannon, if I'm being honest. Gauss Rifle, 2 ER mediums, another ER medium in the torso, 2 machine guns, ER small laser, small pulse lasers, 176 armor, standard fusion engine, decent armor overall, like 20 on the side torsos and 18 on the arms is good. Has enough ammo. Oh, I didn't see it as a targeting computer. Holy. Okay, that changes my opinion of this mech substantially. That's really good. Targeting computer and an active probe, so a very accurate Gauss rifle and very accurate lasers, including very accurate pulse lasers. I guess pulse lasers and targeting computers are not illegal. That's very rare for tournaments. That's good to know. That's very good to know. And then the Masao. Masao is pretty cool. 2 large pulse lasers, although both of them are in the left arm, so losing that left arm was really bad. LB-10X autocannon. 2 Streak 2s, ER small laser. We got an anti-missile system in here to protect, as well as ECM, so like, screw your missiles. I mean, they are small pulse lasers. It's not like it's the end of the world, but hey, I mean, if it gets right up next to you, it's going to really hurt. So this list has like maximum pulse limit. It's got 2 big heavies, right? And then we got the Exterminator 4D, which I don't like as much, but it's a decent objective grabber. It's got 3 gunnery, which is great. The Hermes 1SB also has 3 gunnery, also fantastic. Beagle Hover Scout is literally just for grabbing objectives, and then we've got a cheap SRM on a stick that moves 4. Someone voted number 2 after being told not to. Lizardman's constant reigns supreme. Yep, I told you everyone's gonna vote for number 2 now. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to it's looking like number 3 is in the lead here. Everyone likes Lincoln. Number 4, I'm actually leaning towards number 4. Everyone likes the Lincoln list. Let's look at the Lincoln list again quickly here. McQuarrie Lincoln. Ooh, yeah, the Gladiator BA is pretty cool. Knight Chanter, everyone loves the crab, right? 2 units of battle armor, Lupus B. The Dasher is kind of like a nothing unit, but like at the same time, it's so fast, it's really annoying to take out. And it can get around behind people and kick them, I guess. You know, it can just battle taxi the battle armor up, and once it's done that, it's basically done its job. It's completely pointless to even have it anymore. All right, I'm gonna give another couple minutes for the poll here. Remember, guys, number 1 for Vapor, which is Widowmaker. We got the Naha. We got the Shadowhawk 2C and the Redback. I really like this Redback. It's pretty cool. We got number 3 for Lincoln, which is one we were just looking at with the Gladiator. Big guns on these guys. LB20X, and then what does the Gladiator BA have again? Oh yeah, 4 freaking AC-10s of various kinds. Oh boy, that's pretty big. That's pretty nasty. And then number 4 was Nitro. Exterminator 4D. Man, all of these lists are really good, guys. I want to see on the computer. I voted for number 3 because a mech with 2 LBX and 2 UX can't be run on the table because the cluster rules will make it take 30 minutes to resolve. That's true. It's like King Crit Seeker, man. It's also got like crazy hole punching power too, though. 19 watching, only 8 votes. Guys, how many likes does the stream have? Hang on. Before you vote, go like the stream. There's only 5 likes on the stream. There's 19 people watching. All right. Are you saying that you don't like the content? That's what it reflects to me. It just makes it so that YouTube will, want to push this out a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know, man. This thing is great. The thing that I don't like about it is it's very slow. I kind of like the what was the other big mech that we were looking at? It wasn't this one. It was Lincoln. No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. The Masao. Isn't the Masao 464? It is, yeah. 464 with large pulse lasers. Pretty nasty. I mean, this is arguably much, much better than the Gladiator B. Because, I mean, 2 large pulse lasers is definitely better than 2 Ultra AC-10s. And it still has 1 LBX-10. It's not overall as hard-hitting, but, like, it still really slaps. Plus, this thing can take engine crits without going internal, and it's faster. So I think I'm definitely leaning towards Nitro's list here. I love the super cheap hover SRM point. 77 battle value. Look at that. That is money right there. That is just money in the bank for 77 freaking battle value. That's so funny. All right, we've got 10 likes on the stream. I'm gonna end the poll. End poll. Three. Option number 3, Lincoln's list. Which one was that again now? Ah, right, the Gladiator B, Lupus B, Knight Chanter A, lots of battle armor, and a Dasher. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I have an issue with mechanized hover as they tend to stay in the open a lot more. I like wheeled and tracked. I didn't pick number 3, but it was in my top 5 of the options. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we made like a top 5 list, and then I narrowed it down a little bit. Major. Oh no. Okay. I'm really tempted to just say screw you guys, because I like mechs more than battle armor in this. I think I like this much better. This Spirit Walker is super nasty. And the Masawu is really good. I like this as our commander a lot better because it's 464, not 352. The poll was what not to take. Exactly. You know, I don't trust my chat for anything. Why would you guys be watching my channel if you were good at BattleTech? You know, like the whole point is that I teach you how to be good at BattleTech. We spent 20 minutes. Glad we spent 20 minutes voting. Well, dude, over half the people didn't even vote. I flip a coin to find out what I really like routine, but using our votes as RNG. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this list here. I watch your channel to see what a world without artillery and VE rules looks like. I hate artillery. I don't think it's balanced in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. I think I'm gonna vote for Nitro. Well, we bid on number 3, thus you must select a different bid for yourself. Friggin' Masao is good. I would take that shit like it was Woodsman enjoy Luber jokes. Lumber jokes, like lumberjack jokes, yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Like, this is an incredibly good mech. This mech almost makes the list on its own. But then the Spirit Walker with the targeting computer on lots of lasers, really good, really solid. And the Exterminator 4D is okay. It's very cheap. It has another M10. It's 3-4, which is like solid. Didn't vote because I was late to chat, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Customize the Woodsman with a hatchet, win BattleTech forever. No. You don't need a hatchet. You need a like a buzz saw, you know, the thing to cut down trees with. Those crazy like mechanized weapons are insane. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Yes, big saw arm. Like the what is, there's like the little woodcutting mech that has one of those. Clans would legitimately be way cooler if they used a crazy complicated bidding system like this where they play musical chairs with their mechs. Does Blake stay off so I didn't vote? Who submitted these lists and where? So this is the Kerensky Heat. This is a tournament in the MRC. Right here, Kerensky Heat. So it's the April tournament. I will be playing in it, and I will be playing Nitro Burst's Star Adder list. I'm pretty sure I should be able to just bid and get it. Quad views would be insane with musical chairs, Clan Self-Rigged. Well, because they can form the chairs, right? Like, because they're quad mechs, you can sit on, like, other mechs could sit on them because they have 4 legs. And ride them into battle. Ends up with a quad V as a mech warrior. What the fuck is this? Alright, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. I'll be back in a little bit with some BattleTech Advanced. And yeah, I will see you guys probably at 8 p.m. EST with some BTA. And I'm just going to go send this in. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. All the good stuff helps out the channel. Have a good night if I don't see you in the BTA.